What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today I want to talk about this debate that I was watching last week and how this ties into Social Security, because it was Senator Warnock and Herschel Walker. Okay, they're running in Georgia for that Senate seat, and it was very interesting because there was a direct question to Herschel Walker regarding social services is what they said, but basically they're talking about social programs, okay? Social programs as well as the defense budget. And it was interesting, the response. We're going to play the response, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about this because he didn't answer the question, okay? Or he didn't completely answer the question, and that should be concerning. And the reason that I'm bringing this to your attention is because there's people in Georgia right now that are thinking, okay, who should I vote for? Senator Warnock, or should I vote for Herschel Walker? How do they feel about Social Security? And since I have a lot of people that are on Social Security who watch my channel, I want to get this information out to you so you can make an informed decision on voting. And that's the main reason for this. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. But first off, you can do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell notification and click all. That way you'll get notified anytime I post videos. I do daily videos, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should get all those notifications. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to play this. Now, this is a short clip here, and this is Senator Warnock and Herschel Walker, and they had this, I believe this debate was either Thursday or Friday, and I'm telling you, it's pretty interesting just listening to the response. So I want you to key in.
A follow-up question to that, Mr. Walker. Most economists say that cutting government spending is the first step in economic recovery. I would want to ask you, would you consider cutting military funding or spending on social services to accomplish this goal? And you have 30 seconds.
I would not think about cutting military spending because, first, I believe in peace through strength. Right now, we're at a brink of war. And I think right now with Senator Warnock, who he and Joe Biden, they don't show any strength. And we have to protect this country. And I said it early on, right now, because we're giving our energy up to our enemies that don't like us, we have to be ready for war. This is not a playground. So we have to be ready for war right now.
Okay, so I wanted to play that complete response. And you didn't hear anything. The question was social services and defense. Now, I agree with him when it comes to defense, especially in the time that we're in right now. But how do you feel about social services? How do you feel about social programs? He completely didn't answer that question. And even if you listen to him, and we'll play just the beginning of the response again, he said, defense spending, I wouldn't cut defense spending, and there could be a but there. But when it comes to social services, we might have to make some cuts. But you heard his response, like definitely not defense, but I'm not even going to answer the other question. So let's go ahead and play it again. I'm just playing the very, very beginning.
I would want to ask you, would you consider cutting military funding or spending on social services to accomplish this goal? And you have 30 seconds.
I would not think about cutting military spending because, first, I believe in peace through strength.
And so you heard that there. I wouldn't cut military spending, but what about social services? What about social programs? What about things like Social Security? Would you cut programs like that? And we didn't get that answer. And so we'll have to, hopefully, and the problem that I had with the interviewer on the debate floor, I mean, he could have pushed back on that and said, well, I asked you about military spending as well as social services. How do you feel about social services? But there was no pushback. Okay. And that's what I have a problem with when I listen to some interviewers, and I get it. I know it's hard and it's live and you're doing it there. But if you ask a question and they don't completely answer the question, you should push back with just, hey, you didn't answer this part. Did you want to answer that part? Or at least give them a chance to put that information out there. But that wasn't done, and so we just kind of have to think, okay, well, he didn't address it, so maybe it's not important to him. But the military spending definitely is important to him, and that's all he heard, and he didn't hear anything about the Social Security or anything like that, okay? So they talked a little bit more about Medicare and things like that, and I don't know exactly Herschel Walker's stance when it comes to Medicare and Social Security, but I can tell you, and I go back to this, and some people get upset when I say this, but just look at platforms. All you need to do is to look at the Republican platform. The National Party will have their platform. The Republicans have their platform. The Democrats have their platform. They will let you know how they feel about certain programs, okay? They'll let you know how they feel about Social Security. They'll let you know how they feel about Medicare. That's all there. They'll have that information for you. And right now, when it comes to Republicans, their platform pretty much dictates that they want to address, when it comes to Social Security, they want to address the trust fund, okay? So the trust fund will run out of money by 2035. They want to address that, but they do not want to expand Social Security, okay? Democrats, on the other hand, they want to expand Social Security. That's when you're hearing about the $200 raise for Social Security and things like that. And they also want to address the trust fund, and they want to do that by raising taxes on the wealthy. And so when it comes to Republicans, how are they going to pay for the trust fund? People are going to work longer. Okay, that's basically what they're saying. They want to, that full retirement age right now is between 66 and 67. They want to raise the full retirement age to maybe 69 or 70. Okay, and so that is how Republicans have been talking about addressing the trust fund. And so, and this is, I mean, you can, Senator Graham, he's come out and said this. They had a hearing, a committee hearing. And this is Senator Bernie Sanders had the hearing, and they were talking about the $200 raise for Social Security. And Senator Graham came right out. Senator Graham is a Republican, came out and said, look, there's certain things that we need to look at, but we're not raising taxes on the wealthy. We're going to look at maybe extending that full retirement age to something higher. They didn't give a number, but we know that's where they want to go, and they don't want to expand Social Security. Okay, so that's where we are right now when it comes to the different parties. They've made this pretty clear. Now, like I said, Herschel Walker, he's running on the Republican ticket. I don't know exactly how he feels about Social Security or Medicare. However, he's probably in line with the Republican platform. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, please let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.